What is going on with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coaching staff? Who's leaving? Who's staying? Who's interviewing for the new offensive coordinator position after Josh Grizzard was fired? That's what we're going to be talking about on today's show. You're watching the Bucs Breakdown by Chat Sports. My name is Reed Barkus. We're going to go through the latest coaching news and the latest rumors for the Buccaneers. But first, I do have to tell you, we are on a race to 1,000 subscribers here at Bucs Breakdown. We are at 388 new subscribers. And we are currently in third, according to our statistics right now. The new channel leaderboard, we are in third behind the Jags, who have 391, and the Panthers Today channel, who have 503 new subscribers. They did go to the first round of the playoffs, so had a little bit of an advantage there, but I need your help. We are trying to be the first new channel to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you could hit that sub button for me, and while you're down there, like the video, that would be awesome, and let's get straight into the video. You're watching the Bucs Breakdown by Chat Sports. My name is Reed Barkus, and you, right there, sitting right there, thank you very much for clicking into this video. I can't wait to make more videos for you. There's only like my fourth one, so I'm very, very excited, and thank you for watching, wherever you're watching. Let's get right into the video. The fired Bucs coaches. Obviously, you know, Josh Grizzard, the OC, was fired a couple days ago, pretty quickly after Todd Bowles met with the Glazers and met with his staff. It was very, very soon after that Josh Grizzard gets fired, and then a bunch of other people get fired as well, including Thomas McGaughey, the special teams coach. I'm very behind this one. I wanted him to get fired in like Week 15. He was not doing well. Way too many blocks kicked, punt returns, the amount of yards that you bring back on kickoffs. And at one point, towards the end of the season, Todd Bowles just was like, just kick it into the end zone because I'd rather them get it at the 30 than them taking it back to the 40 or 50. And then Thad Lewis, the QB's coach, Kevin Ross, the cornerbacks coach, and Charlie Strong, the defensive line coach. And then, of course, Tom Moore, offensive assistant, absolute legend to the game of football. He is retiring, as well as Nick Rapone, the safeties coach. He is retiring as well. And I just want to stick on Tom Moore for a second. The guy is a legend. He has made the game of football immensely better with his presence in the league. And this is just an example of what he has brought to this game of football in the NFL. Baker Mayfield putting out a post saying, "Thank you, Coach Moore, for the dedication, time, effort, Mooreisms, and love you poured into all your players. Grateful to have been around, a true football legend and a great human." And Pat McAfee also saying something. Greg Allman, Albert Breer, even Barry Sanders. He has had a legendary career, and I want to say congratulations on a great career, and I hope you and your family have a safe, amazing retirement. Thank you so much for what you've done for the team and for the game in general. So if you love Tom Moore, put some TMs in the comments so I know you're supporting him and his choice to retire. Now, my thoughts on going back to Todd Bowles, and I guess all the firings that have happened in the coaching staff changes. If you're going to fire most of Bowles' staff, or if he's going to fire most of his staff, I have a feeling that when he met with the Glazers, it was, hey, it's either you or you're going to kind of clean house. Why not fire Bowles himself? If he was not in the NFC South and he's not barely winning these games and barely going to the playoffs, he'd be out like last year. He'd be gone. But since you're in such a weak division, they're like, all right, I guess so. And shout out to the Pewter Report. I listened to them. They were saying like the Glazers being a group instead of just one person as the owner of like a family, as the owner of the Bucs, has kind of helped Todd Bowles because he's had that relationship with multiple people as the owners, and I think that has helped him in staying and being the head coach of this team, which, like I said, if you're going to be firing his entire staff, you might as well just fire him too and do a complete clean slate. I digress, but that is my opinion. I'm sure a lot of you, after I saw a lot of the comments, a lot of you agree with me. I think he should have been gone, as well as Thomas McGaughey and the others as well. But let me know what your confidence is for the Bucs in 2026. Scale it 1 to 10 in the comments. I want to say I'm optimistic, but then bringing back Todd Bowles and, sort of cleaning slate and, maybe you get a new OC, maybe they bring in a DC to help him with play calling. I know that was kind of said last year where it was going to, help him, but he's not a culture head coach. He's not somebody that will, walk the sidelines and get you fired up. He's just calling defensive plays. So scale of 1 to 10, I'll put mine at a 6 right now, but you let me know. All right, to continue on with the video, I just want to let you guys know that Todd Monken actually is interviewing with the Buccaneers for the opening OC position tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, January 13th, correct, Cyril? I'm very excited about this. So he's, according to Greg Allman, shout out to Greg, Ravens OC Todd Monken will interview in person for the Bucs OC opening position Wednesday in Tampa. Former Bucs assistant who worked with Baker Mayfield 1 year in Cleveland. I don't know if you guys know that. He did work with Baker, and then he was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers back in 2018, and he was the OC for a little bit, and then left after multiple coaching changes and head coach. But here is the list of people that have interviewed so far for the OC position. Todd Monken, obviously, will be interviewing on Wednesday. That's why he has a little asterisk there. Zac Robinson, the OC from Atlanta. Mike Kafka, he was a brand new one. He's the interim head coach for the New York Giants. I'll kind of get to him in a second. But Brian Callahan, former head coach of the Tennessee Titans. Israel Woolfork, QB's coach for Arizona. And then David Shaw, the pass game coordinator for the Detroit Lions. Now, I do expect more names to come out as later on. It is still very early in this process. The season just ended. Playoffs are still happening. So if the Bucs are interested in, say, I'm blanking right now, but any coach in the playoffs that have been doing well that they want. Oh, the Rams, Nate Scheelhaas. If they're interested in him, you're gonna have to wait until the Rams are out of the playoffs and they're out of contention for the Super Bowl because they're still in season. So I expect more names to be added. And a non-negotiable for the next OC is we've learned from Liam Cohen and Dave Canales, you need to maximize Baker's ability. Baker is an incredible athlete, an incredible quarterback. We know this. We gave him the money for a reason, and we love Baker for that reason. But you need to maximize his ability to process the field as well as he does. Use his athletic ability in terms of the scrambling. And I think in the beginning of the season for the Buccaneers this past season, he did a great job of using his legs, but defenses will find that out. They'll put a QB spy on. They'll say, hey, make sure Baker Mayfield does not get outside the pocket. They'll change up their pass rush to pressure him a little bit more. And I think when he gets pressured, a lot of the times he will one read, two read, and then he'll try and play hero ball, which is fine, and that worked in the beginning of the season. But then they kind of caught on. So I think the next person that comes in to really change this offense and utilize the weapons that we have, because we have so many weapons. Chris Godwin, Bucky Irving, Rachaad White's leaving. Happy birthday to Rachaad White, but he's not going to be a Buck next year. I don't think so. Even Sean Tucker and Mike Evans, and you got to use all these guys. Emeka Egbuka, where did he go at the end of the season? And this is Josh Grizzard sort of, I don't know if he's getting scared or you got to utilize the weapons you have. The biggest one is Baker Mayfield. So whoever comes in next, be sure to make him. And my top option right now, if I had to choose a new OC to utilize him and utilize our offense, give me Nate Scheelhaas. I mentioned him earlier. He's been under Sean McVay the past 2 seasons. worked under Matt Campbell, the new head coach of the Penn State Nittany Lions, at Iowa State from 2018 to 2023. And I think the biggest thing here, well, there's two big things. He played quarterback at Illinois from 2010 to 2013. When you're coming in as an OC and a play caller, because he's the pass game coordinator for the Rams, and I'll get to that in a second, you need to have the mind of a quarterback. And like I said earlier, just now, maximizing Baker's potential and maximizing his abilities, you need to know how a quarterback thinks. And if he's going to be with Baker Mayfield, I mean, this is going to be Baker's ninth offensive coordinator and play caller in his career. That is crazy. So you need someone that knows the mind of a quarterback, and I think Schilhaas does. And what I was alluding to earlier, Sean McVay has been raving about him. And if Sean McVay's raving about a coach, I want him. You have to not look away from this Sean McVay tree when he's had so much success in the NFL look at the Rams. The Rams offense can beat you in so many different ways. The Kyron Williams and Blake Corum, that two-headed monster, and then Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams on the outside, and Matthew Stafford just slinging it. So I think if you get a Nate Schilhaas who knows, being the pass game coordinator, you got to know what you're doing. So I think Nate Schilhaas, number one option for me. If you guys have an option that you want, let me know down in the comments. I love reading the comments. I love seeing what you guys have to say. And if you guys want more videos, we got to hit 1,000 subscribers. I love making these videos. I hope you guys love watching these videos. And I'm so excited to still be here, still making videos for you. We're at 479. We need 521. So if you have not subscribed already, go down, hit the sub button. I always think of it as like a follow button. It costs $0 to subscribe to the Bucs Breakdown by Chat Sports. You get more videos from me, more fun times, and hopefully we'll have a better offseason this year and a better 2026 season as well. So if you want to join the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. As always, fire the cannons.